G'day, Chris Bowen from EFTM, and this is the Lexus LX 570. Now, in terms of four-wheel drives, this is the ultimate beast, isn't it? Look at the size of it. We're about to take it on a road trip to Grenfell, which is in central New South Wales. It's about 419 k's from where I live, 4.5 hour drive. We're going to go via Bathurst as usual. And I think we've got enough gear in the back as usual as well, because when we go on a 3-day trip, we literally have to take the house. And the one thing good about this particular car, which obviously is based on a Land Cruiser, is there is a stack of space, no doubt about it. 5.7 litre V8, very interested to see how that performs in terms of fuel efficiency as we make our way over the Bellsonner Road and head to Bathurst, then Grenfell. I'll keep you posted. All right, we're on the way. We've just filled up this oil tanker. I put 100 litres in. That was $145, 98 premium. It recommends premium. It carries 138 litres. So let's see how far we go. What do you think, Henry? You back there? He doesn't care. See the blinds back there? That's great. Keeps the sun out of his eyes. He hates that. Anyway, more to come. So we're just making our way into the Blue Mountains, and by the very nature of being a mountain, that means going up over a hill. Look, I'm really hesitant to put the boot in because I'm trying to get the best fuel economy possible out of this huge machine. I'm in eco mode at the moment, as you can see there, but you can put it into sport mode or even sport plus mode. Now that uses the air suspension to make life a little bit more agile. I mean, this is a car that weighs just over 3 tonne, so you can feel it bouncing around a bit as it tries to fight that body roll, and it does a pretty good job. But you know, at the end of the day, you cannot run away from physics. Rightio, so we've crossed over the mountains. This is familiar territory for us at EFTM. We're approaching a place called Sunny Corner where we broke down in the Hyundai Ioniq, the EV car, and let me tell you, I think it's going to snow again. It's freezing here, 6 degrees as we make our way. Now look, I've just crossed the mountains, as I said. Let's look at the fuel situation. 17.9 litres per 100 kilometres. Look, there's a lot of hills. Let's just take that into account. This is a very heavy car, well over 3 tonnes, fully loaded as well, and 130 litres of petrol on board. What do you think, Gil, my wife?
About the fuel economy?
No, just about the drive, about the experience, the banter we've had so far.
Oh, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, it's been all right. Hey, Henry, you back there? Do you like the car? Yeah, he likes it as well. So anyway, we'll just continue driving along, making our way to Bathurst. How far is it from Grenfell to, from Bathurst to Grenfell?
2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
We're going to do that tomorrow. So wish us all the best. I love this car. I love big cars. I don't know why. I just don't like the fuel bills. Don't like the fuel bills.
This is my favourite view.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? They need the rain out here, which is good. Oh, it's 110. I can go a bit quicker. Good time. All right, we've arrived. We're in Bathurst. Happy days. We're at the in-laws. Henry's at that. Are we there yet? Yes, we are. We're here. We have arrived. Fuel economy came down to 16.6 litres per 100. Happy about that. Stayed in eco mode the whole way. Good stuff, everyone. Everyone's under control. High five. To be honest, the last 10 minutes was a punish. So we're probably heading towards the coldest part of Australia, I reckon, Blaney. We're definitely going to hit some snow. What do you think, Henry? It's cold. Very cold. Anyway, we're on the way. Settle. I'm tipping that we'll close this road. Well, gee whiz, we went through some serious snow. We're now pulling into Cara, which is about halfway to Grenfell. It was wild. Are you too high profile to be on this video?
Yeah, I'm so
because you're on the TV, I'm just on YouTube and Facebook. Oh yeah. Henry, what's wrong? What do you think about the Lexus 570? Yeah. So anyway, we're on our way. Honestly, I don't know why Red Bull don't sponsor us. I drink enough of the stuff.
God.
Sugar-free, by the way. Kept the guts in. So Trev, if you don't contact the Red Bull, look, all I want is a pallet. That's all I want. I don't like, not in Formula One racing style sponsorship, just a pallet of Red Bull. Anyway, good stuff. And also a McLaren and a Lexus. One thing about kids is this. What do you reckon? It's more like it. Yeah, all right, so we're pulling into Grenfell. Finally, we're here at our destination and Henry's just about had enough, which is good. Now, Grenfell's famous for three things. The birthplace of Henry Lawson, one of the great bush poets and responsible for that famous poem, The Drover's Wife, one of the greats, wasn't it?
Have you read it?
No. I think a lot of his work is actually Banjo Patterson's work, like I think Man from Snowy River and all that sort of thing. The second one's a little bit infamous. The entire main street burnt down once, and that was a long time ago, so they had to rebuild the street. And the third is, it is the home of Grandma Lola, your grandma. So we're going to go there now, check things out. But yeah, Henry Lawson, until the and bush rangers and gold mines and all that sort of thing.
Bush Ranger Ben Hall.
Who? Ben Hall, one of the greats. As she looks at Wikipedia, she's like me. I do a lot of that. Henry Lawson was only here for 9 months, but look, you've got to claim him. Each town needs to claim something. He died of a cerebral hemorrhage in Sydney and is buried in Waverley.
First poet to have a state funeral.
Really?
According to Wikipedia.
That's just great. What'd you say, Henry? I don't care.
It's
See
very
ya.
far.
Oh, look, Henry Lawson Way. I think we turn here, don't we?
Yep.
All right. All right, we're here. Over and out. Now, just on the download while I'm actually by myself for once. So, look, we're just moving my wife's grandma out of a house. She's moving to Bathurst. That's what we're doing. A lot of moving. I feel like I'm leading the charge too. I'm being sent to the main drag here at Grenfell to buy some bicarb soda and a big bag of it. Now, I don't know what for. Are they making cakes? Are they using it for cleaning? In these country towns, I don't know. I'm at a loss, but I'm going to find the IGA as we enter this historic main street of Grenfell, and I'm going to get a big bag of bicarb soda. Look at this. I mean, all these beautiful buildings. The Albion Hotel, it's been there since Jesus was a boy. And then we have the IGA. It's great. Oh, I've got a parallel park too. It's going to be a nightmare. And you've got to go back in. What about this? There's just no parks. Disabled zone, car park there. 45-degree angle parking. Oh, here we go. This will be good. I like it how in country towns people just wait too. Like I've got a D-Max or something up my bum. And he's just like, yeah, I know what this kid's doing. He's parking. Look at that. Precision parking in the Lexus. Don't hit the gutter. If you don't hit the gutter with one of the rear wheels, you haven't done it properly. You know how like on Current Affair and stuff like that, I'm going to go into IGA like I'm undercover. Right, so we're leaving Grenfell finally after I pretty much moved the whole house by myself.
That's not true.
It's true, you know it.
I was very helpful.
Daddy do a lot of hard work.
Henry did some hard work. He was very helpful.
Yeah. Anyway.
He helped you do some cleaning.
He did. We're going to make our way back to Bathurst. It's going to snow again. It's going to be great times. Looking forward to it. Still got half a tank of fuel, which is encouraging. Probably top up at Bathurst. Make our way home.
Oh.
By the way...
Can you not do that click again?
I'll never do that again. Can I just make an appeal to the Grenfell IGA? There's no Red Bulls. Like, what's that about? Get the contract Red Bull in Grenfell. You're missing out. Because the BP's got it, or whatever that thing there. Enhance. They've stolen the BP colours, Enhance. Well, I've just started doing a bit of a recon mission to see what the situation is at Raglan on the Great Western Highway. There's a small problem. It's shut. I'm not going home anytime soon, and people are doing U-turns everywhere. Thanks, Snow. Anyway, good times. I love Bathurst. Bring it on. Well, apparently the road's open. Reduced speeds of around 60 kilometres an hour between Bathurst and Lithgow. Fingers crossed. That's all we can say. I mean, I just had a little snooze. Henry's still singing the bloody alphabet. Let's just see how we go this time.
We've sent a scout ahead.
Yes, my sister-in-law's somehow making it in a Suzuki Swift from 1982. I've got to say I feel a lot safer. If you're going to cover this sort of, you know, territory in these conditions, be in a 5-star ANCAP car. 5-star ANCAP car. JKLMNOP. Oh, still snowing. This is the closest I've seen it snowing to Lithgow. Near Lithgow ever. I think. Henry's just torn apart a Thomas the Tank Engine book, one of our favourites, ripped it in half in sheer rage.
It wasn't in rage.
Well, what happened?
It was an accident.
Henry, why did you rip Thomas?
This is no, he's sad. It was an accident.
Okay. The snow was so heavy in this area, obviously the plough's gone through, but the centre lane, they can only do one lane at a time. You can see how thick the layer of snow is. I mean, it's in places 10 to 15 centimetres probably. It's a massive drop of snow, massive drop. But they've done well. I mean, look at all these signs they've had to put up, these candy sticks. That's what they call them. Well done, guys. We're in Lithgow and it's cleared up. The sun's out. I'm going to take this jacket off because it's 1 degree, 3 degrees. Car says 3 degrees, but the funeral parlour back there said 1. You need to ring them because funeral parlours need to get that sort of thing right. Can I say that? Why not?
Why do they need to get the temperature right?
Mate, you know, at life's end, you want the people at the receiving end of your
body to be accurate.
That's it. That's why you're going to be on camera a bit, because you're providing the entertainment. She's worried about not having makeup on. I mean, in this sort of era, we don't have to worry about that.
Hang on.
No filters or that sort of thing. You know, people wake up.
I haven't done my
Celebrities
hair.
don't put makeup on.
I look ragged?
Well, we are. I feel. How do you think I feel?
Well, you're a
I've
man.
driven about 16 hours.
It doesn't count when you're a man.
I moved a whole house.
Like, no one looks at a man and says, man, you look ragged. But you look at a woman without makeup and they're like, oh, you look ragged.
Did you ever look at me?
And think you look ragged?
Yeah. Have a look. I'm going alright, aren't I? That'll be in the video. What? No.
Yes, you can have more.
I don't normally talk to Henry like that. He's used to it. Aren't you, Henry? No. He wants a banana. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but geez, there's been some classic moments. I'm concluding the broadcast here because the next bit won't be able to make the tape. Well, there it is. We're pulling into my hometown, our hometown, after 670 kilometres of travel from here to Grenfell, then back again. I will say on this car, the Lexus LX 570, it's probably a bit of an extravagant purchase really when you compare it to the Toyota Land Cruiser Sahara, for example. But this is a $170,000 car. It's a massive premium. Sure, Lexus has done a great job in terms of making quite a luxurious interior. The infotainment system, they need to do a lot of work on that. Lacking things like Apple CarPlay. But the whole adaptive air suspension, double glazed windows, leather all round. I mean, every luxury feature you can think of. Technology like adaptive cruise control. it's a niche market, and in some ways maybe it's a budget alternative when you compare it to some European cars like higher spec Range Rovers, for example, even things like the Porsche Cayenne, maybe, you know, cars like that, upper spec Audi Q7s. So look, if you want a car that can still go off-road, and there are multiple off-road options here, trust me, this will go a long way. Maybe the tyres need to be upgraded if you're really into it, but then again, who's taking this sort of car off-road? I don't know. It's a good car. It's still built on a ladder frame chassis, so it's not the most compliant car. It's still a bit trucky in some ways, but it does a pretty good job ironing out the jobs. Henry, ironing out all the corrugations. Henry, we have made it. We've made it. We're back home, which is a great thing, and I averaged 16.9 litres per 100, which is not good, but people who buy this sort of car probably don't care about their carbon footprint. I don't know if any of this has been usable. I hope it is. Hope you found it entertaining. Until next time, Prashant, bring the graphic up. I'm going to give you a review Lexus, a rating. It's a solid 7.2 out of 10. Bye for now.